Well, as Andrew mentioned, those hackers tried to increase the levels of sodium hydroxide. That is also known as lye. So how much of that would it take to harm you if you drank it? Well, CBS 12's Lena Salzbank continues our team coverage tonight with that part of the story. Lena?
A small amount of sodium hydroxide, also known as lye, is found in the water that we drink every day. We consume multiple cups a day and see zero adverse effects. But what happens if an extra teaspoon, an extra tablespoon is added to that mix? Doctors say the dose can be poisonous.
Yes, a teaspoonful of Drano in an 8-ounce glass of water would be hazardous.
Lye is found in many of our household items, from Drano to canned soup. To learn more about its properties, we contacted Florida A&M professor of environmental toxicology, Donald Axelrod.
The dose makes the poison. You know, too much dose, you're poisoned. Too little dose, it may be beneficial. Admittedly, what these hackers tried to do probably would have made the water caustic and could have caused some health effects in people drinking the water.
The Pinellas County Sheriff says hackers attempted to increase the amount of sodium hydroxide in the water from 100 parts per million to 11,100 parts per million.
If that water had been altered significantly so that it was very caustic, there would be burns to the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, the intestine. It would be very dangerous.
We found a case from 2017, an accident. 2 children in Philadelphia were hospitalized with burn-like wounds to the mouth after drinking apple juice at a restaurant. Police tested the beverage and found traces of lye, which were being used in the kitchen.
You can buy it. You don't need a special license to get it. So we see sodium hydroxide. We see sodium hydroxide in laboratory reagents as well.
Small amounts of lye are needed to keep our water safe for public consumption.
We need this chemical, sodium hydroxide. It prevents metals from getting too high in water. It prevents the water from becoming too acidic and dissolving the pipes. We know about flint and the lead pipes. If they add a little bit to water, they get us to the water quality that we desire. We need to have security in public water systems, but there are backup systems in water treatment systems. But we certainly have to be careful.
If you need to handle products with lye in it, doctors say it's best to wear gloves to make sure your skin doesn't come in contact. It's also important to keep those products away from your eyes. If you do come in contact with them, it's important that you run water over it immediately. In Palm Beach County, Lena Salzbank, CBS.